Ladies and gentlemen, the featured bout of the evening, the heavyweight bout, fighting out of the blue corner, representing the Los Angeles Matadors, Javier Torres.
Torres is 6'3", 214. They call him the Monster, although you should have seen him just quietly eating his chicken and pasta last night at Alfred's on Beale Street. Did not look like a monster. Looked like a guy who just wanted to eat his chicken and pasta and be left alone.
Very important when you're a heavyweight like he is. You know, he would love to be a heavyweight champion. He started boxing at 9 years old. He really has a lot of history and presence as a fighter. He wants to be an Olympian and wants to win tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the Memphis Force and the city of Memphis, fighting out of the red corner, welcome Cam Bam Bam Thompson.
And it's a study in contrast, Sean O'Grady, because whereas, as you said, Torres, it's everything on the line. He wants to be a boxer. He is going to be a boxer. That's it. This is everything. For Thompson, he admits boxing is probably a means to an end. They have opposite career designs. He wants to make his mark as a boxer, yes, but he'd like to maybe host a talk show or be an actor. There's a big wide world out there, and Cam Thompson wants to take a bite out of that.
An actor, but it starts here. He's got to act like he is can be victorious over fighters like Javier Torres. It is Cam Thompson coming off of a loss, but Javier Torres, and this is a rematch. Javier Torres had beat Thompson in the past, and as we look at these two on the head-to-head, this is, like I say, once again the rematch. Thompson and Javier, 1 year separates them in age, about the same height. A little bit heavier is Thompson, and they know each other very well, so they should pick it up where they left it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is sanctioned by the Mississippi Athletic Commission. Chairman John Lewis, Commissioner in attendance Ephraim Goodman. The referee for this heavyweight bout, Tony Germain. Judges Jose Bonet, Larry Farabee, and Roland Labbe.
Well, you heard Tony Germain is your referee. He is a middle school teacher up in Canada. He has separated smaller individuals than these two when there are disagreements. And Cam Thompson, as we said, a guy that wailed on Javier Jose Torres back in week 4, getting to force their one win in the 5 bouts that night, right here in this very ring.
And Torres is very angry about that. He wants revenge tonight.
So here we go with the 200-pounders, the heavyweight
Protect
division.
yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. Touch gloves. Good luck.
This World Series of Boxing pitting the Memphis Force. They wear the purple trunks against the LA Matadors in the black trunks. The Matadors came in at 6-2. They will leave at 6-3. Memphis up off the mat, so to speak, winning for the second time, going to 2-7. Leaving the door ajar here for Mexico City to get even closer to first place.
Well, you know, you really have seen a metamorphosis for these Memphis Force. These kids, when they first came into this tournament, they weren't able to pick up the victories. Just come out and start throwing. And that's just what Cam Thompson does. Get in there and crack. 2 big left hands. He's got most of his power, Cam does, in that left hand, but he doesn't go out there looking for the knockouts, even though he is landing here in this first part of this fight.
Yeah, he admits it, and that's kind of weird. He says, I don't knock people out. I don't really hit that hard. I score points. And he knows people want a big guy to knock someone cold, but that's not his game.
Well, he got into boxing at 17 to start losing weight, and he did so well and started taking it serious. He's got learning power in the ring, he says. More about scoring points than hitting hard. But I tell you, 217 pounds, you're going to hit hard. You just got the weight behind your punches and trying to go down that weight as Torres body shots from him. Torres says, I am a body puncher. Likes the left hook to the body. Proud Mexican heritage from Javier Torres.
His parents ended up in Oregon, and then Torres, moving down to L.A., was given the option to go to college or box. He said, hey, I'm boxing.
School of Hard Knocks.
No doubt. Already has suffered at the hands of Cam Thompson.
Look how close their front feet are. The left foot of Torres and the right foot of Cam Thompson.
Yeah, those are twin-size sport teams, too. Big guys with big feet and a big right hand right there midway through round one.
Big feet, big shoes.
I've heard that.
Tony Germain, the third man in the ring. Good combination from Thompson. Thompson scores, then he pulls his head out. Look, I don't like the way he puts his head up when he punches. It's easier to hit somebody when the head's up in the air.
Thompson fights wide open. He can look plenty awkward out there. See him kind of lean in, lean back. Got to keep that chin down and the mouth closed, right?
Yes, you do. If not, you'll get hit on the jaw. It'll jack your jaw or it can break your jaw. The jaw is like a hinge. Your temporal mandibular joint is back in the back of the jaw. If you get hit right, break your jaw. Break it right at the angle. Seen a lot of fighters that have that problem. In fact, I've told these kids all year long, I've told them, you got to bite that mouthpiece. Bite down on that mouthpiece. Dangerous. A little bit of posing from these two.
Torres good with the jabs here in round one. Now a bit more aggressive towards the end. 10 seconds before the bell.
First round, pretty good first round for heavyweights. You know, they not much of a feel them out. It was Cam Thompson who went right to work just at the first part of that round.
Meantime, Torres, who has alternated wins and losses, he is in at 2-2. Get it right from the start here.
Yeah.
There's that first left hand connected.
Go get him. Just go get him. And Cam Thompson does. He, undaunted, he just walks right straight in and starts throwing that left hand. You know, the punches are wide. His hands are down. They swing around a lot. But when he needs to put them up, he does. Cam Thompson does. And there it is again. Score and then get out.
But again, you notice the kind of awkward lean that Thompson has.
Very awkward. And he scores. You know, I think he actually rehearses being awkward.
He wears it well. Round two begins. This is our heavyweight bout from here outside of Memphis at the DeSoto Civic Center across the river in Mississippi. A right hand, left hand, right hand pin from Thompson. And Torres responds.
Thompson again with a good combination. Right on the chin.
Well, all these fighters from Memphis tonight out aggressively. Only get 5 rounds to make your mark. White was delivered. Thompson just kind of, just like Gaucher last fight, delivers and gets out.
I like that. I like that move. Walk around your opponent. Stepping on one another's toes again.
Well, two big guys, 6'3", 214 versus 6'3", 230 pounds is Cam Thompson.
And I saw him early in this fight. The first round, the end of that first round, Torres was going downstairs to the body. I'd like to see him kind of focus on that body shot.
One thing to keep in mind about Torres, and it's kind of odd, but he has a tendency to start slow and he gets stronger by rounds 4 and 5. I think a big guy would wear down, but he's kind of the other way.
He's very fit. Look at how good a shape he is in. Torres comes from Pico Rivera, California, and they love boxing in Pico Rivera. Everybody there can fight a little bit. Some can fight a lot. Like Javier Torres. They call him the monster. I don't like that moniker for him, no. He's a nice fellow outside. He's not a monster. Right? He's a nice young man unless you're fighting him, unless you're Cam Thompson. Oh, there's Thompson. Quick combination from Cam. And out. Whoa, the uppercut. That right uppercut.
That might be the
unusual.
best uppercut we've seen in any bout so far tonight.
Well, that punch comes at you at a different angle. It's a right uppercut. And it's thrown from the southpaw stance.
Thompson in those purple trunks beat Torres about a month and a half ago. Torres seeking his revenge in this ring tonight. He's trying to salvage his final bout for LA.
And remember when we saw him last, Torres was more of he was like more of a boxer. He was moving around. He wasn't crowding so much. With somebody like Cam Thompson, you got to change up on him. He's too good. If you go right after him, you know, like Torres can do, and you get pulled into that, you get dragged into that same tempo, then Thompson's going to do this all night to you.
Now, Thompson, a reigning two-time national champion at super heavyweight, knows his way around the ring for sure.
You wanted me to know that he was a 4-time heavyweight champion in different leagues.
Yeah.
Told us that at the weigh-in. Well, busy taking this fight to him is Cam Thompson. He's the one scoring.
No, he's feeling good, isn't he?
He's relaxed in there. He's having fun. Look at the smile on his face. He's talking to his trainer. He's handling his own mouthpiece now.
Dancing to music only he can hear right now, too. Now, in that week 4 battle between Thompson and Torres, again, Thompson came out as the aggressor, just kind of letting it all hang out, just having some fun out there.
And that was right here in Memphis on December 16th. It was Thompson who scored well. Javier Torres had a few moments, but Thompson continued to beat off Javier Torres on him. Thompson was able to land. Torres kind of ran into a lot of those shots. And here he is again. Final few rounds, it was all Thompson.
There's that smile that you referenced too.
Yep. And Javier Torres was so angry about that. He was mad at himself, and he brings that anger into this fight with him. However, you got to change something. You got to do something differently. You know, you got to do it. You have a new style.
Can he change the angle maybe a little bit?
Absolutely, you can. Go around to the side, or try not to press him so much. Get him feint and then back. Well, there's a feint right there. Foot feint. You know, when we saw Javier Torres against Craig Lewis, he looked like a different fighter. He was getting the angle. He was, you know, fighting on the outside. He was boxing a little bit with his aggression. But he was so angry in this match. I think that's what he was doing against Craig Lewis. Look at that. That's good work from him. And then you get out there and score. Oh, you got to go around there and score. You can't stand there. Get down low too. Look at him.
He's playing to the crowd.
Cam Thompson talking to his corner.
Boy, he is a showman. And there's something to be said for that, right? I mean, as long as he can back it up.
And he's backing it up. He's backing it up in this fight. Cam Thompson did not back it up against Jose Payares when he lost a 5-round decision, 50-45, 2 judges scorecards, 48-47, a unanimous decision for Payares. But Cam may have learned something in that fight. Good combination.
Yeah, he's scoring with those combos. Oh, and he popped him with a right hand right there, staggering Torres. The Torres that maintains that eye of the tiger, but I mean, Thompson just doesn't look like he's as intense, but he just keeps landing punches. See a little smirk on his face as he backed away right there.
He is a relaxed fighter in Cam Thompson, whereas Torres is he's straining. Oh, he's angry, and he would love for Thompson just to sit down with him and just, you know, battle with him, but Cam Thompson's not going to have that. Thompson's just happy and kind of flighty.
Yeah, and confident for sure.
Yeah, confident. He's having fun.
Well, and not to make a big life lesson out of it or anything, champ, but, you know, we mentioned for Torres, he said, this is everything to me. I've got to make this work. Thompson, well, he loves boxing. He's into it, and he's good at it, but you know, he wants to go host a talk show someday soon.
I think he was trying to host one in his corner with his corner man. Good right hook from him. Thompson up and down. He is having fun.
Right, and because even when he's absorbing these body blows right here, it looks like, all right, I can handle this. Ain't no big thing. 10 seconds left, round 3. With a Memphis fighters top to bottom, been aggressive tonight.
Yeah, really
popped him with a left. Ducked away.
Something that's happened to each one of these fighters too. I've seen them gotten in better condition throughout this tournament. When they first started in the World Series of Boxing, they were huffing and puffing in the final few rounds. Here, just like Cam Thompson, he's able to go the 5 rounds. We've got the 4th round coming up. He went that 3 like he was strong in the first 3 rounds. Anthony Bradley likes what he sees.
He won't even sit down here. Why don't you just keep standing up and just stretch his legs a little, that's all.
And it's easy to do when you're winning every round. The Javier Torres still trying to figure out what to do with somebody like Cam Thompson. Cam Thompson's a hard person to fight too. He's unusual. He's awkward. His punches come at you from different angles like that right there. The right hook. He's backwards because he's fighting from the southpaw stance. He gets in. He gets out. He walks around you.
It's funny, Sean. I mean, he doesn't have the body of Torres. He doesn't have the intensity. Cam Thompson holding his own and then some against Javier Jose Torres. Thompson from Memphis in the purple trunks. Torres of LA in the black trunks here. This is the 4th round. Our final bout tonight, the heavyweight bout.
Good jab. Look at that jab. You know, jab is so important. We talked about the importance of the jab. Even if it's just using it, getting it in there is what's important.
You just show it to set up your other stuff, right?
You do, and Cam Thompson does so many things incorrectly. Incorrectly, but they win. They're effective.
It's got to be so frustrating for Torres, who again just has that laser-like focus. Wow, a big connection there.
Right on the nose. Oh, that hurts. You know, when you get hit right on the end of the nose, both your eyes water. You can't see. There it is, right on the nose again. Oh.
And then a shot to the ribs.
No hitting behind the head, says the referees.
See that hook from the right side of Thompson on Torres. There's that unconventional nature that that's just kind of a shove more than anything right there. Uppercut.
It's been a ball game. One person pitching and one catching.
Another one absorbed by Torres.
Torres is tough. You know, I never wanted to show people how tough I was. I wanted my opponent to show how tough he was. There's a
look at him kiss his bicep too.
Yes. Oh.
A minute to go in round 4, and Thompson again will lunge and go off balance, and he'll smirk.
Whatever he wants. Whatever he wants, Thompson. Whatever he wants. Torres still not sure what.
Just took one to the right side, or to the left side from the right hand.
That right hook. Now again, the left-hander's punches come at you different angles. You're getting hit with a left jab, a right jab, a right hook, a left cross.
Torres needs to start to register here. We're getting late in round 4. And the unconventional and flamboyant Cam Thompson might be starting to get a little bit winded now. Maybe that's the window Torres needs.
Torres is waiting for. He's like, when is this guy going to tire?
If you had a 12-round fight here, champ, maybe you got something. But
might happen. One more round to go. It's been all Cam Thompson.
And he's smiling. As for Javier Jose Torres, he has certainly learned from a very good one in Manny Robles. Got to be a quick turnaround right here. We talked to Manny Robles before the card began tonight. You threw it out there towards him. Do you look for the fighter, or do you look for the trainer to register as being more important?
We start with the fighters. I mean, they deserve all the credit in the world. They're the ones going out there. We just, as trainers, we do everything we can to get them ready to fight. But at the end of the day, it's not us stepping into that ring. It's them. They're the ones putting their lives on the line. So, they're doing a great job. I'm really impressed with my team.
And he's training a guy who, again, just cares so much about it, champ.
Well, that's why he's a good trainer. He understands that, you know, the sport. His father was a boxer before him, Manny Robles, so he understands the vicissitudes of this sport of boxing and the ups and downs, the ins and outs of this training regimen. And these kids, he wants to see all of his kids win their fights.
Fifth and final round here just outside of Memphis. The Force has already secured the 3 points tonight. Can they really run out of here with a 4-1 victory over a team that had been 4-1 on them a couple times before? Well, as of right now, you'd think that's possible. Cam Thompson wailing away on Torres.
And it's been all Cam Thompson in this fight. It's been all Memphis tonight.
Isn't that something? What a turnaround. And that opens the door for Mexico City.
Yeah, they needed it too. They need a little confidence in this Memphis team. There's Manny Robles. And for more of the same from him. To see his fighter get some punches going. What can Torres do?
Trying to salvage that 1 point in the standings.
Torres can't stand there and wait. Torres staying just at the wrong distance. Get in or get out. You know, he bobs and weaves to one side or another. Once you bob, then you got to score. Good hook from Thompson. Again, the hook from Thompson.
Yeah, that hook has been connecting this entire fight.
Again,
the right hand again. Combo. He missed with that last punch, but he hit with the first two. Trying to get that uppercut going. Thompson beat Torres back in week 4.
And now it's Torres who is retreating now.
Yeah, he doesn't have time to do that, right?
Well, it's not. That's not his style. It's not the way. It's not the way he fights. He, you know,
body blow there.
Going in. You got to, and he's kind of boxed himself into a corner because you got to build up somebody like Cam Thompson. You got to go in there with a fight plan. You got to build up a body attack. You got to lay your mat before the end of the fight. We're at the end here, at the end of the trail. There goes the mouthpiece.
Big right, big combo. And that mouthpiece went flying. Oh, right in the head. Right between the eyes. And Torres trying to come back.
That was not his mouthpiece. That was a headband off Cam Thompson. Knocked his headband off.
Now we'll see all that hair.
Good thing his head wasn't in it.
Cam Thompson.
Oh, good shot from Thompson. Well, Thompson's good.
Well, he's unconventional.
Yeah.
And again, the body needs some work, right? I mean, he's not exactly a chiseled specimen, but he's once again taken it to Javier Jose Torres.
And Torres at this point is befuddled. Doesn't know what to do. Thompson
backing up, but thinks he's got this thing secured in front of the home crowd here in Memphis.
He says that Cam stands for cool, awesome man. Cam Thompson, not shy about confidence.
This is a guy who never played any team sports in high school, champ. He says he was cut from every one of them. Basketball, football, you name it. But, boy, he's found himself in this boxing ring. Awkward, yes, but a winner probably.
Effective, very effective. Cam Thompson, every punch he threw, I think, landed. It was just frustrating. A little bit of frustration out of Torres. Not quite sure how to handle somebody like Cam Thompson. What do you do, especially at this point in this final round?
Torres had that look like, I can't believe I'm losing to this guy.
Again.
Yep, second time in a couple of months, it would appear, though we still wait for the official decision. And Chuck Roberts has that for us. Let's go to him right there in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's World Series of Boxing heavyweight contest is scored. Judge Bonet 50-45, Judge Farabee 50-45, Judge Lebe, 50-45. A unanimous decision. Cam Bam Bam Thompson.
And the Memphis Force with a show of force tonight. They had been undressed by this LA team twice before, losing 4-1. Tonight, Memphis turns the tables, and the Force a 4-1 winner. Let's go to Sean with Cam Thompson.
Well, Josh, now I'm talking to the unassuming and the shy Cam Thompson. Cam Thompson, nice job tonight. What you kept saying to him, Memphis, every time you hit him, what were you doing in that?
Caitlin and Rob. Well, what I was doing mostly, I was getting hyped up by the crowd, and they kept me going. Hold on, I had to kind of make up for my performance last time against the other fight where I lost every round. But I came in better shape, got better sparring, did a lot more work to make sure I won every round this time.
Are you a better fighter tonight than you were when you fought Torres?
Every time I leave the ring, I become a better fighter, but yeah, a lot more this time.
Why? What are you doing differently tonight?
Great sparring with JC and DC and a lot of guys on my team. Tony Mackel, I was sparring with him, and Terrell, who won earlier. A pretty good fight. So all that sparring got me prepared. All that running in the mornings, everything.
You know, you too, and I've seen a lot of the kids in this World Series of Boxing camp, but you too have gotten a better shape. You fought your way into condition, haven't you? Because even in that 4th and 5th round, you were coming on strongly.
Oh, yeah, I made sure I paced myself. Last time I fought Javier, I had a really, really big 3rd round, and I'm used to it because in the amateurs, I fight 3 rounds. And this time, after the 3rd round was done, I was like, oh, man, I got 2 more rounds.
Hey,
so,
you had to hear this Memphis crowd. How much did that help you?
Oh, yeah, what up, Memphis? I loved it. I loved it. Hopefully,
I loved you. How about that? Cam Thompson, Josh, he gets the victory, and Memphis gets their first victory. Way to go, Memphis.
2nd victory. Team Cam. Woo!
All right, Josh.